Hey guys, it's Myles here, and welcome to episode 2 of Makeup Tutorials with Myles. So today, I think before we can get into doing different looks with the eyes, different looks with the lips and the cheeks, and just different looks altogether, I feel like we need to go back to basics, because before you can build an empire, you have to have a foundation to build it upon. So I am bringing you today in my makeup list self, and just to let you know, I'm not perfect. I have very discolored skin, I have very oily skin, so I find that I break out a lot, especially because of my age. As you can see, I have a few breakouts across my forehead, on my cheeks, pretty much all over my face. And, as a model, I can't always have that. We want to be able to look flawless, and I have to try to perfect my skin as much as I can, so thank goodness I'm a makeup artist, and I know how to do so. So today I'm going to show you sort of the basics to starting your face and getting a very clean, fresh canvas before you can, before you want to updo and add to your eyes or your lips or your cheeks. So right now I have just my moisturized skin, I'm all shaved and I'm ready to go. So now I'm ready to go and put my makeup on. So these are the steps that I use to start getting ready in the morning. So first and foremost, I push on people is using a primer underneath your makeup. A primer creates an invisible barrier between your skin and the makeup. So it's number one, it's protecting your skin from the makeup. But two, it helps control the oils and keeping your makeup on your face. So it's not going to move, it's not going to get cakey throughout the day. So what I'm going to use is a Smashbox, just their original Photo Finish Primer. It has a silk silicone base, so it's really great. It's the finest form of silicone, so it's not going to clog your pores. So with primer, it's safe to put it all over the face. So if you're someone like me that has oily skin, a primer is great because I find where I am oily that my makeup does move throughout the day, and that's not cool. I don't want to be cakey at the end of the day. I want to put my makeup on once and not have to worry about it. So using a primer, it defeats my my worry of having to constantly, fix my makeup throughout the day. Because I know if I wear a primer, that it's gonna keep it good. So it's safe for around the eyes. I'm just speaking for Smashbox, of course. I've never really used a lot of other primers because Smashbox was the creator of primers. And I'm gonna bring it down the neck as well. So you want to apply this right after moisturizer, because it is hydrating to the face, but you still should apply a moisturizer. It's much better for prepping the skin. So now that I have the Photo Finish Primer on, I'm going to attack these dark circles of mine underneath my eyes. And I'm going to use some Smashbox Under Eye Brightener. There's lots of under eye brighteners on the market right now, but the biggest thing that you need to learn is the ingredients of the under eye brighteners. With the Smashbox one, it's pretty much pure vitamin K, and what vitamin K does is actually helps with the circulation of blood in your body. So with that, it just helps to really loosen up the blood underneath your eyes. So I'm bringing it right down along, just rubbing it with my fingers and bringing it out to my cheekbones. There's a little bit of iridescence in this as well, so that also helps with the brightening of underneath your eyes if you feel really sleepy. Literally, this product is my hungover hero. So after I've applied the under eye brightener, it kind of fills the purpose of a concealer in a way. For me, I find if I use a foundation that has a medium to heavy coverage, then it works a lot better. I'm actually using a NARS Oil-Free DeVille is the shade that I'm using on myself. So NARS, it comes in a little, has a little dispenser at the very top. You just push down, so I'm just using about one pump. Usually one pump does each side, one side of my face. So to apply my foundation, I'm going to be using the MAC. It's sort of like an airbrushing brush. It has the bristles at the top, but it has longer ones, so it's easier, so when you pick up, you sort of it's like stippling on your face. I find that it dispenses the foundation a lot better on your face than if you're using a foundation brush. This is it helps with not applying too much makeup on your face. So what I'm doing is sort of stippling it all over my face, and then kind of blending in circles. Out of all the brushes I have used to do foundation, this has been my favorite. I found that it's just given me the evenest tone. The foundation that I'm using is a medium coverage because for me, where I do have the problem areas kind of all over my face, I want to really be even all over my entire face, so I don't just apply it in spots like some people with probably more flawless skin would just apply a little bit of foundation maybe in spots on their face. But for me, I'm applying it all over. And right up into my hairline. The great thing about oil-free foundations too is because I am oily, so I don't need extra oils on my face. It's just going to make me break out more. If you're someone that has dry skin, I would recommend using something that is a bit more oil in it because it's going to help with the hydration within your skin. It's not gonna dry out your skin as much, where I feel like if you did use an oil-based one, it's going to give you that extra oil that you need, where for me, I don't need it, so there. So I just applied like a light coat. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more. And we want to stay away from the nasty, nasty masks. So you want to take this, and I bring my foundation right down my neck. So this just helps eliminate the mask look on your face. Because nothing looks worse than when you're walking through the mall and you see a little Miss Priss walking towards you and just got her blonde hair and her orange face, which stops here. And we don't want that. So after foundation, normally you want to be able to set your foundation so that that helps make it stay in place even more. But for me, I'm actually using a halo powder. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's by Smashbox. It comes in a little dispenser like this. So all you have to do is just turn it, and it shaves some makeup off. It's consistent to about 5 compacts, so for the price of it, it runs for about $74, I believe. For the price of it, it's worth it because it will last you forever. Halo is the only anti-aging and hydrating powder on the market as of right now. With Halo, it actually uses a combination of Dermexol, which helps relax the muscles in your face, so it'll fight the anti-aging. It also will, it also has flakes of gold, which is really good because I like to have a little bit of glow to my skin. I haven't been really into the whole matte kind of look yet, so I like that it has a little bit of gold in it. And also that it's kind of it's a plant-based, so it's not mineral. There's a big kind of conspiracy about mineral products. Mineral makeup isn't the best thing for you. Mineral actually makes your skin produce more oils than needed. It's kind of just like a marketing scam. So this is just it's just plant-based. And I'm bringing the powder down my neck. I'm just using the Smashbox powder brush as well, just to do that. You know, it has just a nice all-around brush. I just find it's for even skin tones. If you were to use a powder for like just a foundation, I would recommend a kabuki brush because it's more buffers it on the skin, where this just kind of evens out your skin tone and gives you a lightly dust. Alright. The great thing too about a halo is that I find if you have a bit more redness on your face, the halo really, really helps eliminate any of that redness. Which is great, which is what I like, because I have a very red face at times, and I hate that. Alright. So I'm actually not going to apply concealer. I used to be obsessed with applying concealer, but I found that it was too creamy for me, and that I would get lines underneath my eyes or on my face, or the areas where I would apply the concealer. So I found that using a more medium-based foundation, that it still gave me the coverage that I needed, but then, you know, it wasn't creamy, it wasn't moving on my face, and that's what I wanted. So I find if you're someone that has to wear concealer, I would just recommend going with more of a medium-based foundation, or a well-covering powder with a light foundation, to give you the same coverage that you want. Alright, so now I have the base. So I have done my primer, so my Photo Finish primer. So a little bit of eye brightener underneath my eyes. My NARS foundation, and a little bit of my halo powder. So now I have a clean canvas to work on. So now I'm going to start going into doing the contouring, my eyes, and also my lips.